Welcome back, everybody. This is Steven, and this is eaudetreasure. This is my channel on YouTube where I show you my hobby of collecting fragrances, discontinued, vintage, rare, and interesting fragrances as they come in the mail here in Japan. I have this amazing, unique opportunity. I live in Japan. I find amazing fragrances online, and I'm spending all my money on it. I don't know why I'm doing it. It's just a passion and an addiction at the same time. And why not just make some videos about it? So this one, guys, if you like vintage fragrances from designers, then you're gonna like this one. This is one of the most famous, iconic barbershop citrus aromatics that's out there. I don't know if you consider this a barbershop fragrance or not. 1966, but for me, I grew up in the 80s. You might know this as an 80s fragrance, but it was made way before that. This is a vintage bottle of DIOR Eau Sauvage. For some of you young guys out there, not DIOR Sauvage. They actually, they ripped themselves off with that name. They originally had a very famous fragrance called DIOR Eau Sauvage for many years. God, it was made in 1966. So how many years is that? That's almost 60 years it's been around. So let's open it up. Let's check this thing out. The first thing, with this arrived like this, so the sticky on the box didn't even stick. It kind of came up. So luckily this is Japan. I don't have to worry about people tampering with the packages. And this is packed really well. That's all you need. You just need to roll it up in bubble wrap. You don't even need to seal the sides like this. You can just have a good piece of masking tape holding it all together. I can't wait to check this thing out. All right, here it is, DIOR Eau Sauvage. This is a 100 ml bottle. It's a vintage bottle. And this is what I saw in the listing. So there's no box. I don't know exactly how old this is. Let's go check out the bottle and see if we can see the clues and try to date this thing, see when it came out. Let's check it out first, everything. So this plastic, I always thought this was kind of cheesy to have a plastic top like this. So immediately I think this is from the early to mid 90s. So this is definitely a 90s bottle. It's nice that it's not damaged on the inside. It's nice and clean, and this thing is almost full. Look at that. You can see the bubble is right at the top. You see that, guys? So this is an almost full 100 ml bottle of a vintage Eau Sauvage. Look at the sprayer. This thing is like bone white. It's just, it hasn't faded. This spray part it hasn't browned from just like the fragrance oils getting old in here. It's actually a really clean bottle, which is hard to find. Usually these ones deteriorate over time because it's made of this plastic. The ones from the 80s and 70s, I believe, have a silver, more stylish silver cap that pops off. All right, so one of the flaws of this bottle is this label is kind of worn around the edges, and I wonder how that happened. Makes me believe that maybe it was stored in a, it wasn't stored in perfect room temperature for all the years, but it also makes me wonder why the cap hasn't deteriorated more. Why just the label has deteriorated, but nothing else. Any other clues? All right, let's look at the bottom. And I couldn't see the batch code, so let's check this out. Let's look at the batch code here. 91681, you see that? 91681, it's interesting that it's 5 digits, first of all. It's usually 4. And with DIOR fragrances, we know the first number is the year. So is this a 1989 or is this a 1999? Guys, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. I have a feeling this might be a 1989, if I'm not mistaken. Because is this what it looked like in 1999? Maybe it did. Maybe this is a 99, but I don't know if it would be worn like this. I'm really wondering why a bottle that's almost full that has hardly been used, why the label is kind of worn like that. Was this thing sitting down in a drawer, and every time the guy opened the drawer, it was kind of like shaking or rolling around? I don't know. Now, I've done a couple other videos, and I sprayed the video I did with Lacoste Eau de Toilette. I just scrubbed this thing clean, so it's dry now. It's pretty clean. Can't wait to spray and smell this one because I have a lot of... I bought this before, and I know what it smells like. It's something like Armani Eau pour Homme. Very citrus dominant, old school classic aromatic fragrance, but it's been over a year since I sprayed this. I have a whole bunch of the mini bottles that you get in the sets. I have like 10 of those. All right, let's give myself a splash of the good stuff. Nice sprayer. Look at that, a big blast on my hand. I can smell it already. What do you think of this fragrance, guys? Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this fragrance. Do you still... I know this is still out. I mean, they still produce this. Is the current version very different than this, or is it the same? What do you think of it? What do you think of this vintage bottle right here that I pulled out? I haven't even looked this up online. Let me look this up online and see what comes up. But it'll probably just say that it repeats every 10 years, so I don't know. Do you think this is a 99 or an 89? Can't be a 2009. Let me know what you think. I'll be right back after looking this one up. All right, I just looked this one up. It says 2019, so that's not right. So this is either an 89 or a 99. I'll look it up on eBay. I'll see if I can find any information on it. But smells great, smells beautiful, a citrus aromatic. And this is yeah, I don't know what the value of this bottle is, guys. What do you think this is worth? But I'll tell you what I paid for it. I paid 2,600 yen. Which converts to about $19 and change. So if you round up, about 20 bucks I paid for this vintage, almost full 100 ml. DIOR Eau Sauvage, the classic Eau de Toilette version. So did you like this video, guys? I hope you did. I really enjoyed this one. It smells great. I can smell it on my hand. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, guys. And if you haven't already, please subscribe if you like this content, what I'm doing here. Collecting these fragrances and making videos about it and just showing you what I'm adding to my collection. What else? Yeah, leave me a comment, say hello if you're so inclined. I really appreciate you spending your time watching the videos. And until the next one, have a great day out there and take care.